What's going on, guys? So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to harness tuck your headlight harnesses, which most of you guys already know are the two looms. This one and this one. I cleaned up my strut towers yesterday and they look a lot cleaner, and I'm going to be doing the back of the firewall probably later, but I'm going to be tucking the headlight harnesses. What tools you're really going to need is this a 10mm wrench or a ratchet to take off the fenders. You gotta take off your bumper and your headlights, so it'll be a lot easier. I'll show you guys the process. And I went to Home Depot this morning to get this pick set, because I actually do have a pick here, but it is a bit dulled out and it's too fat for deep-pinning the plugs on the harness. So I just bought this, and it was $6 at Home Depot, or you could get anywhere. And I'm gonna be mainly using this one. I think they have like different degrees. But yeah, I'm gonna be mainly using this one and this one. But first off, what I need to do is take off the bumper, take off the fenders, take off the headlights, and then after that it'll be smooth sailing from there. So I'm gonna take off everything's off. Now for the passenger side, all you have to do is take off the white clips that are holding in the harness itself, and then we're going to take off the battery, take out the fuse box, and then we're going to be tucking it through this hole. There's a black grommet. Take off the bracket, but there's a black grommet, and then a lot of people, they route it through the the firewall and then through the loom right here. But I'm going to go through right here. It's a little more easier, and it's the same thing. But you just see wires right here, compare over here. And this ground right here, there's a ground right there for the headlight, for the whole loom. I don't know if you guys can see, we're gonna be putting on this side, and then this right here, we're all gonna pull it through and then de-loom this, and I'll show you guys that in a bit. But I need to finish taking off all the wires and all that, yada yada yada. So yep. So I took off all the unnecessary brackets that you don't need anymore, these two, and unplug the harness, because we're gonna be putting this through right here. And in order to remove these without breaking them, if you guys don't care about them or removing them in general, you need I used a 90, but I'd rather use a straight. But what you do is pinch this clip on the other side, and then you pull it with your other hand through the little holes that they sit in. But yeah, after that, everything should just come right out, and we're gonna be sticking this harness through this little hole along with this one, because this is the signal. And in this loom, what we're gonna do is get it around first. It's fucking hard filming sometimes. Okay, but yeah, I could get it around, and you have to trim it all the way up to right here. And then we're gonna pop off this black little plug right here, and then pull it through right here, and it'll be up here. And that's without cutting any wires, because there's a point of cutting wires, because you can always short something, or you know, later on the road it comes apart. That's why it's better to deep-in these, and I'll show you guys that in a bit. But yeah, I'm gonna just run this through these holes and then bring it out and do the rest. I'll show you guys the rest. So once you guys routed the whole loom through this little portion, what I did was cut this rubber, pull this off, cut it, and then when I pull this whole thing through, I just put it back in, and then, you know, there's a little slit right here, but overall it'll stay. And the headlight harness will stay here. A lot of people, what they do is take this portion of the harness and put it in the front to hide it behind the headlight, but that's, you know, I don't really care too much about that. So the headlights are right here, signal right here, and this, I think this was my washer fluid for the wiper reservoir. And this, where's my AC at? Oh, my AC, I'll just plug it back in right there. It's like that. So, and this whole loop goes right there, and this requires no cutting. So what you guys need to do now is bring this one through. Oh wow, I got it this time. This, but you're gonna have to splice this whole thing in order to route it through the hole, well, this black portion. So you have to pull the plug off, and then we're gonna de-pin this one. Time for a 99 2000 conversion. No, I'm just kidding, not a big fan of it. Now let's get to this point where you trimmed it all the way down to right there. The reason why, so when you put it in this black hole, it won't, you know, create a lot of like tension on it. I got this whole tutorial from Honda Street Garage, so if you guys want to go check out his channel, it's all about Hondas. He knows how to work on Hondas, and this is where I got this whole harness tuck, method from. Because a lot of people, they tend to cut the wires, but I didn't want to do that. My previous coupe that I had, I actually did cut the wires, and I mean, there's nothing wrong, but in the long run, who knows what will happen with cut wires. I'll link his channel down below and in the description and all that. So go check out his channel, subscribe to him. He's a really good dude and he knows how to work on Hondas. Now I just got a D-pin. So, but also if you guys want a better explanation on how to do all this, check out his video too. I'll link that below. But gotta D-pin this. So that is when the pick tool comes in handy. For D-pinning, on the pins, you want to push up, then push. So when you do that, they come out like this. See that? So one pin's out like that. And what you should do is take photos, or you can use the clips. Yeah, how I'm gonna do it, and then just put it in where it should go. So, yep. So I'm gonna finish this and then show you guys how to bring the wire through. But like I said, there's a better explanation on Honda Street Garage video, so check him out. I just finished pulling the pins through, and I just went ahead and did this one. So it's gonna be the same process with these. And these, when you put them in, make sure these things are upwards. So when you put them in, all they do is just make a simple click. You don't have to force it in or anything. If you force it in, that means there's something is not lined up properly. But after that, put it back up here, zip tie like every 240XX owner does. And then I'm gonna put electrical tape and more of this loom stuff or whatever this thing is over it, so I can protect it from, you know, fucking up. And all this is gotta rewrap and leave it down here. So, all right, looking a lot better. Way better. Driver's side is done. I put the headlight on and I tested the headlights that will work. Like that. Just put this just in case anything in it. It's all just crammed in here at the moment. But when you look at it from over here, you don't see it. It looks way cleaner. Should have done this a long time ago, but I'm gonna do this side now, and then I'm gonna put the fender back on and do all that. So it's gonna be the same exact process through the same hole. Yep. Cars put back together. Tucked and tucked. And don't worry about this ground cable. I might relocate it, but yeah, I want a black one. But check out these sick ass connectors. Yeah. But that's what it looks like without the headlight harnesses running through. It looks a lot cleaner in my opinion. Yeah, and this is all you see behind it. Same with this side. That's all you see. I mean, the headlight harness is right there. Yep. So everything's good. I also deleted my charcoal canister. I didn't delete it when I took the engine out, but now the charcoal canister is not there anymore. It's gone. So a lot more open. And while I was working on that, my brother sprayed the spacers black. That's why it blends in now. Yep. But that is it for this video. Got a little more things to do. So gotta tackle a couple little things, and then I'm gonna get a new battery. I'm gonna get the Odyssey PC680. I'm gonna mount the battery where my passenger footrest is, or whatever that place is, and then I'm gonna relocate the fuse box underneath where the airbag is normally supposed to be at on the passenger side, because I already deleted my airbag, but I just put the cover on top. And it look a lot cleaner, but I gotta wait for those to come in and I gotta order it, so trying to ease off on spending money. But heads up, May 7th, IBOC in Fontana Auto Club Speedway. I'm gonna be there with the M&M RSX, Spoon Sports ITR, and M&M's RSX other Integra that he's bringing. So it's gonna be 4 of us. We're gonna be at a booth. We're gonna be at the J-Print Designs or J-Print Graphics booth with covert covers, license plate covers or whatever. So we're gonna be at a booth there, and come say what's up. I'm gonna be at IBOC, so see you guys there. And the car's gonna be there, of course. Not too sure if I'm gonna get my valve cover redone by then, but it is what it is. But overall, that's what it's gonna look like for IBOC. I don't think I'm gonna get anything new before then. Yeah, but yep. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, dislike, up to you guys. And have a nice day. Peace out.